FM 97.5.
Well, it's newspaper review right here on 97.5 Golden FM Yanagua. It's a Monday morning. Yes, okay, Monday motivation, and I hope you are relaxed now for us to look at the dailies together. Local, national, and possibly international. I am Moya Steven.
And I am Paul Oblomubasa.
Okay, so let's start as usual with the Punch newspaper. Dangote versus Nupang. Union insists on strike, meets federal government, others today. That's a big headline on the Punch newspaper there. But Oyo landlord associate arrested over tenant's death during rent fight. This kind of things happen every day, but this is really terrible. I don't expect this to happen to anyone, especially at this time that we have difficulties. No plan to shut petrol unit. Dangote refinery. Oh, thank God. Because you know what? That's exactly what I was afraid of. Shutting down the petrol unit and then, start experiencing, scarcity of petrol. Naira strengthens to 1,514 Naira per dollar, nearest 5-month high. Anger as fresh Boko Haram attack leaves 6 to 3 dead. A really terrible other weekend, actually. And then of ex-general tackles EFCC over forfeited 5 billion naira shares. Insecurity. Northern Forum demands service chief's removal. I guess because of all of this fresh attacks by the Boko Haram, I am believing that. And lending rates may fall as inflation eases. This is coming from the CBN. Many other stories right there, but let's stop there. But okay, this particular one is going to interest you. Natasha to resume Senate after London trip. That's it on the Punch newspaper. Many other stories, but of course, these are the ones that really interest me.
Yeah, so let's get to the Guardian newspaper. This morning it says National Grid faces 5.6 trillion naira revenue loss as premium customers exit. That is, National Grid faces 5.6 trillion naira revenue loss as premium customers exit. You want to find out who are those that are exiting and what happened? The conversation is there on the Guardian newspaper. But also say insecurity. Northern leaders demand state of emergency and sack of service chiefs. That is insecurity. Northern leaders demand.
So signals rate cuts as inflation cools, capital flows strengthening. And this other story there, zero dividend for federal government as vandalism chokes NLNG profits. But this one will interest Nigerians. U.S. tightens visa rules as interviews now required in home country. The U.S. now wow. 2027 ADC decries incessant attacks by ruling APC. Many other stories right there that will interest you on the business day. What about this one? Northern APC defects raise fares of 2015 style Exodus. And imports worth $300 or less will be duty-free from Monday, says Customs. Okay. And then lastly, from me, policy blocks Nigeria from $10.5 billion animal waste market. So many other stories there that are quite interesting on a business day. But if you just grab the paper and see the details apart from our own analysis right here.
So let's get to the leadership newspaper. At this time, it says, El Rufai, not my mentor, says Kaduna Governor Sani. El Rufai, not my mentor, says Kaduna Governor Sani. That is something that people are going to be looking at.
Wait a minute. Isn't it El Rufai that brought him up?
Why
would he say that?
There are conversations that is between the godson, godfather, youth, as in before, but now things have changed. Okay, so it's something interesting. Then it says, don't contest against Tinubu. Oboriwari. Delta APC leaders warn politicians. Don't contest against Tinubu. Oboriwari. That is, Delta APC leaders warn.
That was interesting. But quickly, on the Vanguard newspaper, before we go on a short break, is this one, it's on all the newspapers. Dangote Nupang face-off, federal government moves to avert nationwide strike. And this other one, Lagos church attack, APC acting like terrorist organization. APC acting like terrorist organization. That's coming from the ADC. Well, UN Atiku Obi Ndume rage over killing of 63 in Borno, demand probe, and Ekiti Mall 65-year retirement age for teachers. I think it should be should it be increased? I don't know, Paul. Teachers retiring at 70 years, or well, are they still going to be really active? Well, I don't know. Maybe our analysis will do better with that. I pop to federal government stop linking Kano with ECPA, releasing unconditionally. Come on, this guy actually worked for, I thought he worked for IPOB. Well, I don't know. But let's go for a short break. When we return, we'll introduce our man, and then we'll continue with the analysis.
This is your golden moment. 97.5 Golden FM, the gold standard of radio.
Attention, attention, attention. Are you a skilled and experienced driver looking for a new opportunity? Do you pride yourself on safety, reliability, and excellent service? Why not join AB Quality Drivers Agency, a division of AB Mercantile Limited? We are actively seeking qualified drivers to join our growing team. We are committed in connecting top-tier driving talent with rewarding positions. Why not visit our office to submit your application in person at First Floor Great Spell Plaza, Opolo Market Road, Yenagoa, Bayelsa State? Or you can call us on 070-7492-7212 or 090-3624-7090. That is 070-7492-7212 or 090-3624-7090. Why not drive your future forward with AB Quality Drivers Agency, where excellence meets opportunity?
Shining brighter than ever. 97.5 FM, the gold standard of radio. Don't settle for basic. Upgrade to Golden FM 97.5.
All right, good morning to you, David West. Thanks for joining us this morning. It's lovely to see you. I love your tie, and everything is smooth. How's the morning going anyway?
The morning is good. And I say good morning.
Morning. Okay, then. Yes, let's get started with it. Oh, yes. Okay, now look at this now. Dangote versus Nupen. I think that's the big one there. Union insists on strike, meets federal government. Others today. All the papers, Daily Times, Vanguard, Punch. Just name them. All the papers. This is a big story. All the major national dailies.
Nupeng. Nupeng. Why is it that Nupeng is just, at war with Dangote? Why are they bothering the man? Because of the how many thousand trucks he said he's going to use to distribute petroleum products directly? Should that be their headache? If somebody is trying to see how, in his own way, he would reduce the petroleum suffering on Nigerians, is it not the, responsibility of Nupeng to team up with Dangote for him to succeed? This energy Nupeng is using to say they want to go on strike, they know that if they embark on this strike, it is going to disrupt the economic prosperity of the state within this short period of time. And for us to recover from that hiccup, God help us, we don't have anything like Q, petrol filling station Q. That would be the worst. Now, why not exercise this very strong power they have on the federal government, on NNPCL, to say, why is our refineries not working? Ordinarily, if the refineries are working, will anybody go and bother Dangote if he's doing his own thing? It's not a business. It's a business. It's open for everybody. So Nupeng is just using the back door, looking for something to hold hand onto, to really, show this their power or show of strength. And now they are coming under the guise of saying Dangote does not want his people to join a union. What is their business with Dangote? Dangote is a private businessman, for God's sake. He's not an NNPC. He's not any of the government parastatals. So if he says his drivers, they just started. How long have they been operating?
Are his drivers also, protesting that they want to join
That's
the
another issue.
the drivers didn't complain?
They have not raised that issue to say, we have been working in Dangote. Our working conditions are so bad that we want to join union, and Dangote is saying no. Nupeng all of a sudden is just out of, this is what we call a meddlesome interloper, busybody, if you ask me. Just, they are looking for every possible means to, raise a justifiable issue to go on this strike under the guise of these 40,000 trucks. I've said it that for all those other people who are complaining, think of what you are going to do to benefit from this Dangote initiative. That's all they should be, doing. Not log ahead with the man. If you don't like it, you to go and buy your own trucks. Or reduce your price, your transportation cost. Nobody will see where it will be cheaper or easy for him, and he goes to buy in an expensive place. It's not done anywhere. The same product, more so of high quality, it is cheaper for me. So Nupeng should help Nigeria, please. We don't need this panic now. We're already bleeding. Anything that will affect the transport system is a problem. Nigeria economy today, our system, all what we are passing through is as a result of petrol price increase. Once we can be able to buy fuel at 150, 100 naira per liter, we will not be hearing all this. Gas will come down. So Nupeng, me, I'm begging them. I'm not in support of whatever thing they are trying to do. They should allow Dangote to breathe.
Let's get quickly to this, the newspaper. It says, El Rufai, there are now more poor Nigerians than our 1960 population. It says, these are the things he decries. It's a persistent low voter turnout, which seeks true federalism. He said, opposition leaders weaponizing grudges against the president. That's according to APC. But now, all of these different things are happening. So he said over the weekend that there are more poorer Nigerians in the nation today than during the period of the country's independence in 1960. Knowing that this is a former minister of the FCT and two-time governor.
And a member of the APC.
Member. So.
Of this very government.
So
he has been
a member or former member?
Okay, whichever way you want to put it, former member, but he's a founder of this same APC. Yes, he's one of the founding fathers of APC. They came together and formed the APC as an option for Nigerians. And from his track records, he has been within the corridors of power for all these years. Thank God he is of the 1960 generation where life was very, very sweet for them. Everything was free. Education, they did not spend much. Scholarship was here and there for them. They were living very well. And in our own time today, which they are supposed to come and make great for us, he's part of the people that have kept us in this predicament. So, yes, as at then, even though people were still saying corruption, people were still saying poverty, but it wasn't as bad as what we are seeing today. At all. I cannot imagine, getting Nigerian passport. I'm still thinking for 200,000 naira. Passport of 65 pages. I'm still thinking. Then the level of poverty for people to buy 1 cup of gari at the cost of 300, 200 for a cup is unimaginable. What about rice? So the level of poverty is very high. Unemployment is another issue. No business. There's no factory anywhere, no industry anywhere.
Sani saying that El Rufai is not his what do you call it now?
Mentor.
His
Mentor.
Yeah.
But the El-Rufai actually brought Sani to
That's what I'm
power.
telling you. You see, politicians, they speak when it is convenient for them. It is the more reason why you and I, as supporters, followers, whichever name we want to answer, must use our head. Because these people, they talk when it is convenient for them. This same Ubasani, His Excellency, with due respect to him, the governor of Kaduna State, the time El-Rufai was raising his hand up, doing all the primaries and everything for him, that time, he must have told the people, El-Rufai is my mentor. In fact, El-Rufai, after God is El-Rufai, he's the best. He's a man with integrity. I'm going to follow him. I will do exactly the same thing he has done. As my mentor, let everybody in Kaduna follow him, worship him. Today, he's seated there. And because of his alliance with Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, El-Rufai is no longer his mentor. That's politics for you, politicians, Nigerian system. They talk when it is convenient for them.
Okay, but at this time, some people are talking. It says that NLC is talking to the federal government. It says 70,000 naira minimum wage is no longer sustainable.
We're talking of 70,000 naira. That's a week ago, if I'm not mistaken. A week ago, the governor of Imo State, Hope Uzodinma, distinguished Senator Hope Uzodinma, increased the minimum wage, the salaries of civil servants in Imo State from the minimum wage where it is to 104,000 naira as minimum wage. And I was, smiling. I said, what is giving this man the bogus mind to do this? That civil servants can be paid. I hope he will implement it. It will not be an issue for him. But from the way I'm looking at it, he's ready to do it. 104,000 naira is even still too small. It cannot go anywhere. If you hold 100,000 naira now, just remove 1,000 naira. You go ask yourself, how do I spend this money now? Now, waiting, I buy. So, but then it's good. It is good. He has increased it. While some states are yet to even implement the new minimum wage.
That means other states can do the same thing. It's just that they're just adamant. They just want to do it or something.
Wickedness of the highest order, how they are going to collect more money for themselves. Politicians they are good at paying themselves.
Uzodinma has shown that it's possible.
It's possible. It is doable. Governors with this, Tinubu is giving them more money. They are receiving more money.
Are you sure other governors will not be angry with Uzodinma?
They should go and hug transformer. If they are angry with him, they should go and hold the transformer and hug it.
So why are you doing this at this
Why
time?
won't he do it?
Why are you doing this?
They are Oboto men if they do so. They are people who don't want their citizens to survive. Are we not talking of poverty? How do we bring these people out of poverty? So I expect other governors to also emulate what Hope Uzodinma has done. For me, it should be something of, Hope had done this to 104,000. I'm going to make it 120,000. Let us begin to see this kind of auction. I will hold the bell. Anywhere it ends.
Going.
Yes, we deserve it. The Nigerian workers deserve it. If governors will be going on with humongous pension, free house here and there, then the civil servants.
And Serap has taken the federal government to court. RMAFC to court.
The revenue.
So it's unconstitutional, yes, to increase the salaries. But, and the RMAFC is saying that since 2008, they have not increased it to this moment, and that thing is unrealistic.
For me, I wouldn't say it is unconstitutional for anybody's remuneration to be increased. After all, the way it is not static, subject to reviewer. So anything that is subject to reviewer then calls for an increment or deduction. So I don't think it's out of place or it's unconstitutional for the Revenue and Fiscal Mobilization Commission to do that. But what we are saying is, at this point in time, is unrealistic. Not now, when even before now, hitherto, we are complaining that what these people are going on with, ordinary newspaper allowance alone, is somebody's salary for 2 years put together cumulatively, gather it, one person's salary for 2 years. So we are saying no, not now. Even if you want to review, please There's no. ASU is saying, give us money. You are owing us. Nurses are about to go on strike. The resident doctors are on their own. And these are key persons in, running our government. Key public servants. Then here we are, these people who are having shoelace allowance, toilet allowance, everything they have allowance. You say increase it. That don't increase. If you increase, that increment should be for us. Implement the ones you have increased. I believe federal government and some state governments are also owing arrears of salaries. So what are you increasing? Take care of these issues first before you increase. When the people are satisfied or at least a bit happy, they will not be concerned of what you are taking home. As long as the man, when he goes to his house, he can have good food to eat, there is electricity for him, there is water for him, the transport system is not a problem for him. Who cares? They don't want to know what you are earning. Some people today in Port Harcourt, they don't even know where government house is. They don't know where commissioner is living because they are okay with what they are earning or what they are doing. So if the federal government gives to the public servant the needed, their remunerations, nobody wants to know how much they are earning and how much they are increasing.
True. The African Democratic Congress, ADC, has accused the All Progressives Congress, APC, of acting like a terrorist organization following an attack on its members at a church premises in Alimosho local government area of Lagos State last week. That's a very bad conduct.
For me, the present APC is not a party of hooligans. They did not come as hooligans or under the guise of hooliganism. When, as at then, they were to be stifled, venues were denying them from their campaign. Nigerians shouted, Nigerians backed them up. So what the people oppose to favor them, I don't expect the Asiwaju-led APC to be an oppressive government. ADC has a right to conduct whatever thing they want to conduct, in as much as it is done in a peaceful manner. This whole thing is because of, what's his name? The
Gbadebo Rhodes Viver, formally declaring his membership of the opposition party, ADC.
Makes no sense. Give them the room. Don't create avenues or make situations for people to begin to have pity, sympathy on your opponent. Allow him be. The people will not look at you. But when you make that, you are not giving that room for sympathy, pity. They make more friends and expand their territory. So let us play politics of condoling each other. In Kaduna too, same complaint is happening. So
I think it happened because, of course, Malam Nasser El-Rufai was about announcing and going to, having a meeting, and they say they cannot hold a meeting. And for Gbadebo Rhodes Viver, it happened that he had to even book 3 different venues because the first one, according to he alleged that thugs accompanied with the police, stopped the first one. The second one too, second place where they went to, that was even paid for. They attacked them. There were even videos and pictures of people getting injured and everything, until they had to move to the third place to hold the meeting. So, like we said, because if it's
every Nigerian, no matter the language, no matter your culture, no matter the tribe, the village, the community, your color or whatever, you are bound to have protection from the Nigerian police. The duty of care they owe generally to everybody. So they should not be used as an instrument to oppress other Nigerians. If the way it had happened in Lagos, now these people decide to also, nobody is a monopoly of violence. Okay, in the last venue we are going to, we will prepare ourselves. What will happen? Clash. By the time you know it, innocent people are dead. The lives will not come back, but will only condemn. So please, President Tinubu should talk to his people. Allow everybody a level playing field.
Okay, so let's open the phone line. All right, the phone line 0707 747 1522 1975. A lot of stories have been shared this morning. Which of them interest you this morning? And comment on them. And then let's see how we can go. The most important thing is about understanding what's going on in the country and proffering solutions. The government is listening. Everyone is listening at this moment. You can't say that no one is listening to me at the moment. So your thoughts and your suggestions, your comments will definitely be taken. Will not be taken for granted. Actually, we will note it. Let's take the first call now. Good morning, and thanks for joining us.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, my name is Aibano Ambakdermo. I'm calling from Onopa community.
Okay, please go ahead.
I want to take you back to 1974. In 1974, Opel Kadett car used to cost 470 naira. I think a can of milk used to cost, 5 kobo. Even Coke used to cost 7 kobo. Up to, 1982, 21 cups of gari used to cost 1 naira. But look at the increase in the price of a lot of things. Even though salaries have been increased over and over, the price of commodities, goods and services have increased a lot. But the productive capacity of Nigerians have dropped drastically. What should be done so that even if you are earning relatively little money, you can buy a lot of things? I think the country should think of mass producing entrepreneurs who will create businesses to produce most of what we even import. Employ large number of Nigerians who will, and even if they're earning not much, but that money should be able to buy a lot of goods, pay for a lot of goods and services. If they continue to print money and increase salaries without corresponding productivity of Nigerians, what happened to the Zimbabwean dollar will happen to Nigeria, where 100 trillion Zimbabwean dollar was able to buy only 3 eggs. 3 eggs. 100 trillion Zimbabwean dollars was able to buy 3 eggs. We should become a nation of producers. Large number of Nigerians should become entrepreneurs. Bayelsa, Niger Delta, Ejol land should become entrepreneurs. We should train ourselves or be trained to do that. Thank you.
Wait a minute, you need to educate me. I know nothing, bro. But concerning this 100 trillion thing you're talking about, is that...
So calling on strike or whatsoever, for me, it's not important. We should look for how to re-strategize as well. Because there has been enough time immemorial, they have the space of business in petroleum. No significant impact has been made so far. So they shouldn't, for me, they shouldn't complain. But in the part of Dangote has not been in a fair play in business, mostly with Nigerians in particular, because from its angle of cement business, at a point it became a dominant dealer in the country. But I think it was a monopoly at that time, in the era of Goodluck's Ebele Jonathan's era. So, and the price of cement, comparatively, the ones he was exporting, more cheaper. How could you produce a cement here in Nigeria? You export it to neighboring countries with the expense of transportation, manpower, and the rest. They become much cheaper than here.
Are you in any way supporting the...
We classify as monopoly. It is not monopoly. It is the weakness of the body that is supposed to be regulating the affairs of petroleum, that is giving room for this so-called kind of monopoly. But for me, it's not monopoly. He's doing his business, and he has been given the chance and the opportunity to take over the space. For me, the government is not doing the right thing. Otherwise, we won't be hearing all this monopoly and no monopoly. According to you, David West, he's doing his business. And if we think, if they pay us and as they sweet them, we should change the narratives. Yeah. As for the minimum wage increase, from which state government do you say?
It was
Imo State.
It's everywhere.
Imo State.
Yes, 104,000.
104,000. David West, I can see you're clapping hands for him. No, that is not the way.
I'm clapping hands.
No,
I'm motivating you.
No, for me, that is not the way forward. Irrespective of the fact that I will be a beneficiary, a civil servant, but it's not the way forward. We are furthering, we are weakening our currency furtherly. I think that is not the way forward. And just like the last caller said, if you want small money, that small money should be able to get you, good things, not holding big money and you get little things. That is not the way forward. Irrespective of the fact, I repeat that I'm a beneficiary. It's not the way forward. Thank you this morning. God bless you.
Thank you very much. We appreciate you.
Better you hold plenty money in your pocket.
Ordinary pig milk, is 1,000 naira
And
now.
you see, look at it too.
1 tin of pig milk.
The price 1,000 might mean nothing to me, but open the pig milk and look at the quality.
Has
The
dropped.
quality has dropped.
The quantity.
Drop. Everything depreciating, but the price is increasing. If you buy how many rod today, you can just use your hand to bend it. Nothing is of quality again.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, David Wade. Good morning, Blaster.
Morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Belekis Ibili, calling from Ibili Road, Mississippi.
Please go ahead.
Yes. I want to shoot mark for this part of the northern state, the killing, where they kill almost 62 people there.
Yeah.
They take him one be like a monkey for inside bush now. Let the federal government do something fast, I beg. The killing is getting too much. People will say 62 person they just kill like that. I bet they declare state of emergency for them now. It's too much. See, touch person out too much, I beg. Thank you, God bless you now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Wow.
Hello, good morning. Morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. David West.
Senior comrade.
David West. Good morning.
Morning.
This is the chance on the line.
Okay. Please go ahead.
Let me talk about 104,000 minimum wage. Imo State Governor Opuzodima, they welcome development. And I know my Bayelsa can make my own to be 120. The money is there. The money is there now. Don't you think so? You guys were talking about the 30% derivation last week or so. I think we have a lot of money.
Yes, we did.
So I know my NLC, I trust my guys, they will negotiate with him. Bayelsa should be at least 120. Delta should be at least 130 minimum wage. It's not a bad thing because 70,000 cannot afford any good thing in the market. You take your salary today, the next day you are crying, where is my money? As if one person from the village came to take the money. Things are just too expensive in the market. If they welcome development, if they can do that for us, thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm just afraid that the moment you increase it, prices of things will also go up.
Definitely.
That's just
But
that's my
whether you
fear.
increase or you don't increase, the price of things are
going
going up every day,
Every
every
day.
second. So it's no longer that salary factor again in my thinking.
Good morning,
Every
Dr.
day
Steve
things are
Moye,
Good
going
morning.
up.
Good morning.
Paul Bata, and David West.
Good morning to
Good
you.
morning.
Yeah, this is Felix Mbikro calling from Warri.
Oh, Felix.
All right,
please
thanks
go
for
ahead.
joining us.
Yes. You see, I want to talk on this Dangote issue and Nupeng. My brother, who Nupeng held for this country?
Ask me.
They should allow Dangote to do his business. I remember in the Babangida regime, when they went on strike on June 12th issue,
Franco.
Babangida went and bought trucks for soldier men to drive these trucks to deliver fuel to all over this country. What did they do? This is a private business, for God's sake. What Nupeng should have been saying is to ginger the federal government to put the refineries we have on board. The refineries should be working so that we should have this competition in this petroleum business. not to stop one man or because one man has bought trucks to deliver his products to every nook and crannies in this country to ameliorate the sufferings of the poor masses. Now, NUPENG is coming to say they will go on strike. They will block roads. Let the federal government go into this matter and stop them. And they should review this issue of NUPENG. We should not remain in one place forever. This system of NUPENG, we should not remain in one place forever. This is what other clients do in other parts of the world. If you are a private businessman, you are the one to know how you will get your products to your customers. So it is not a monopoly issue. It is how the man can get his product to people who want this product. For somebody to use 20 billion naira, $20 billion to invest, is it a small money? $20 billion. So, my brother, I don't support this NUPENG issue. The federal government should wade into this matter and do something fast. They should stop them.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We appreciate you. Let's take this for maybe the last call. Good morning.
Good morning, Paul Bassa and Moye Steve.
Good morning.
To you.
Good morning, senior comrade David West.
Morning, sir.
Yeah, my name is Comrade Abraham Nelson from Tunde Ekpechama.
All right, Abraham, go ahead.
Yes, NUPENG and Dangote. Me, I will not support NUPENG because NUPENG has never fought for me. No day. Since NUPENG was created, are they enacted, are they established by law? NUPENG has never fought for the interest of the common man. Of Nigerians, they have never fought for us. NUPENG is only fighting for their pocket. They are only their interest, their personal interest. So they should not come and be telling me that they are going to strike for the benefit of the common man. How? NUPENG is also, in fact, they are among they are one of our major problems in this country. Why? Because they are patronizing those who are importing petroleum from outside the country. They don't want the refineries in the country to work because they are loading from the depot and supplying to the stations and making more money. Now, Dangote now looking at his business, he said, okay, let me bring in more trucks, employ some drivers so that it will help my business to flourish better and it will also help Nigerians. Now, NUPENG is saying no. So that's no that they are saying, is it for the benefit of the common man in the country or is it for their own self? So NUPENG is part of our problem. In fact, if I had the power, I would have stopped NUPENG. Because NUPENG, to me, NUPENG is very selfish. Selfish as a labor union. Even the labor now that is saying that they should increase salary. Increase it for who? The last time, Nigerians were telling them that if you increase salary, inflation will go up. And those who are not working will suffer. Labor did not listen. The ordinary Nigerians told them that, okay, tell the federal government to revamp the refineries or to build new ones. Instead, labor was fighting for increment of salary. Now, federal government increased the salary and there is still inflation and people are still suffering. And today now they have come back to say federal government should increase the salary again. Are you seeing that? To me, labor is as selfish as NUPENG. They should be reasonable. They should tell the government to build new refineries. They have the money, or they should go and put and build new refineries for us. After all of us need to pay the money. So if labor cannot do that, then labor should just quiet. Okay. Don't come and tell us about increment of salary. Otherwise, you want to increase inflation again and make people suffer more again. So they should make sure that whatever they are bargaining with the government should be building new refineries and not to even revamp these old ones. They're talking about insecurity in the north. The federal government should investigate all these traditional rulers who are overseeing all those domains where there are constant insecurity. Some of them have been fingered already. They should be arrested because all this killing and killing, people are dying every day. Seriously. Innocent Nigerians who don't even know anything, they are dying in their number. And the government are not doing fit to even, should I say, proclaim a state of emergency in those states.
We got to go now. Thank you very much.
Lastly,
no, we have to go now.
The government should fight insecurity and keep Nigerians safe because that is their primary responsibility.
Okay.
Thank you, Comrade Abraham Nelson.
Thank you, Comrade. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. Okay, that's going to be the last call. We have to go now. But David, as usual, the stories one after the other, just in 60 seconds, if you can, just do it.
for anybody that is afraid of Dangote monopolizing the petroleum sector, should also go and participate in the petroleum industry business. After all, we have Azike refinery coming up here now. If Azike finishes this refinery, will Dangote still monopolize? Himself too will be a player. While he was selling his own cement, there were other cements too now in the market. But some people are looking at quality too. So it's all about business. 4,000 trucks. Any other person can also buy another trucks to triple it. Or you reduce your price, or you go into partnership with him. You can change your jersey to his own jersey. That's business for you. I'm not looking at it as monopoly. All this while we have been here suffering from NNPC and refinery. Now the market has been liberalized, open for everybody to come in if you have the capacity. He has built that big refinery and he say he will not make money, or he will not put in place things that will make that his refinery to be viable. Please, Nupeng as a union should bother themselves, take their strength to Aso Rock Villa and ask President Tinubu, why can't we have new refineries in this country? As petroleum minister, what is happening to the existing ones? Are we selling it off, or we are revamping it? 210 trillion. Till now, no account. All the monies, is it not? I think EFCC said they were arresting some people. Money for turnaround maintenance, finding its way into people's pocket. So Nupeng should go there and ask of all those things, and not to bother Aliko Dangote. Government should encourage him, please. For insecurity, well, it's quite unfortunate. My condolence to those who have lost their life. President Tinubu should do something. We need to secure Nigeria for 2027 to come. Just stay golden and,
Yeah, thank you very much, David.
Thank you.
Touch your dial, keep listening to Golden FM.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Follow Uno Rodo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I am Oya Steving.
And I am Paul Oblomugbasa.
Let's take two for Let's Talk Nigeria.
All the stations follow trend. We set them. The Golden FM Sunrise on 9.